They are just about set, and away they go. By the light of the moon, missed the kick, lost a couple of lengths at the back end. Tune Again is wider out on the track, beginning well with Her Royalty right there. Strip Sitters racing down on the rail. They followed by Nemarosa in the red. Miami Beach is on the inside. Further back in the field is Baie, Mooi. Bosne is just in front of that. And By the Light of the Moon is the trailer and fighting with the rider. Heading towards the final 700 meters of the race here, and Her Royalty has found the front and goes about 2 lengths clear. Of in second position, Nemarosa. Strip Sitters racing down on the rail in third with Tune Again, the grey on its outside. Bosne got 5 to go. Miami Beach, Baie, Mooi is one from last, and By the Light of the Moon, the trailer. Into the home straight here, Her Royalty quickly tackled by Nemarosa. Further back is Strips at Miami Beach is running on, and Baie, Mooi is quickening up nicely on the stand side. Coming towards the final 200 meters, Baie, Mooi has now come up to Nemarosa. Miami Beach is further back, and then came Bosne, but it's Baie, Mooi going on strongly to win it, and Baie, Mooi is going to win it. Nemarosa will run second, Miami Beach third, and then came Strips at Bosne was further back. They were followed by the Light of the Moon, Her Royalty, and Tune Again. Those are your numbers. Here's the head-on replay, Nemarosa and Her Royalty. These two in front for the moment, but Baie, Mooi on the right-hand side with a white cap starts to come home strongly and will go on and win it. Baie, Mooi from Nemarosa. 1735, that's the provisional result.
Welcome back, and yeah, Baie, Mooi does the honours this afternoon. 2 starts, 2 wins from the Greef stable in those familiar silks as well. Richard Fourie in the irons. I've got Godfrey, he's collecting for Humphrey, so all the frees, Godfrey, Humphrey, they get the 1,500 Rand for free this afternoon from World Sports Betting, and is much appreciated. Tell him very, very well done. And then we got Richard Fourie into the winner's box, so it just keeps for free. Well done, Richie. And first time out, won oh so easily in a weak field as well this afternoon. Was always respected in the market, because when you win by 8.5 lengths, I suppose it warrants consideration and inclusion. Take us to the race.
Yeah, look, last time it was probably the weakest of fields, and she looked good and she won well. And then she hasn't raced in a while. A couple of weeks back, took her track, and I said, wow, I know she's not a great filly, but she's definitely made the improvement. And it was a tough one. You don't know what to expect first time after winning the maiden and taking on all the mares, and they're hard-knocking mares, and we're still carrying a big weight. So also awkward draw to contend with, and she bombed the start, not as bad as my stable companion.
Yes.
So I managed to get a little bit closer, and I saw Bosne at one stage. It might be in a little bit of trouble being caught deep, but he managed to get in front of me. I didn't want to force my filly to try and cover that little bit of ground. So I knew it was sort of always going to be in the right place in the race. Wherever Bosne is, you want to be around. And I think probably the negative thing to Bosne, it's a 6 furlong. She's probably better off in a 18 or 1900 in my opinion. And came into the straight, and she made it look very easy. She picked it up nicely. I started passing everyone, and obviously I don't want to win by too far. We've already got a big weight, and I put my hands down and just started niggling at her, and she slowed down. So I quickly picked up again and continued with my movement. But a very good win, so well done to Mr. Greef. And great training, I must say. She never gave me a feel when she was in Cape Town. She was little, and the boss said today, look, she's grown. We've put a brand new pair of Elamites on her, so it's a little bit, a little bit taller, but a good one. So well done to the team at Richmond. Fully thoroughly enjoys the poly. She's always sort of, she's only been on the poly, but I wouldn't change the surface. She's enjoying it, and she knows her way around this corner quite nicely, and let's keep her winning. So well done to them, and Richmond again, thank you for the sponsorship, and then to Mr. F and his family as well.
Tremendous, well done.
Thank you.
Richard Fourie, proudly sponsored by Richmond, and they're also the owners here, and Dev and Heffer obviously involved as well. Well done to you, Dev. You'll be happy with this, because not the biggest filly. I mean, Nadine and I were standing looking, and we were saying Bolo, Bony, that type of thing when you see her. But she can run. 2 starts, 2 wins. You can't ask for more than that.
Well, for the boys out there, Musha Sterik, Baie, Mooi, Baie
Yeah.
geluk, well done. Small,
Yes.
insignificant little filly.
Yeah.
Won well first time, but like Richard said, most probably the weakest maiden plate we could ever find. And today, I think we might have got lucky as well and found a relatively weak type of fillies race. But, you know, nonetheless, she won, and she won well. So I am surprised that she won and won as well as she did, but I'm very delighted and very happy for all the connections to Craig Kesvetter and his team, to Devon Effer. You know, really well done, guys. I'm really pleased that the filly has shown us a lot more than we expect from her, and for what she does. She's tiny, and she's obviously got a bigger heart than we give her credit for. So, you know, shows they come in all shapes and sizes, and I'm impressed with her today.
Tremendous. Well said, Al.
Thank you.
There we go. Yeah, and if Craig Kerry's watching, and I'm sure he is as well. Craig, the next one from out of Mushy Sterek must be named Baie Mooi.